genius of rock and roll. Well, hello and welcome to the Daily Atheist Morning Show. I am your host, the amazing Super Chris Mallard. Thank you for joining me today. My co-host Ryan is here. She's going to be joining me in just a few moments. We're going to be doing all kinds of fun stuff. It's going to be a short day. I've got to go do that voodoo somewhere else today. So we'll probably end about 45 minutes, into the show. Just before the hour. Anyway, so we'll be doing that, but we got some fun things we're going to talk about. We've even got new people in the chat. Good morning, Lone Atheist. Thank you for joining us. So we're going to do those kind of things. Let me share. If you haven't heard of atheism, if you're new, let me sell you on
it. Life is complicated. These are trying times. There are many questions that need answering. Want to know what's going to help? Atheism. With atheism, you'll get rid of dogma, superstitions, and toxic thought patterns that are holding you back. You can drive while taking atheism, as well as use heavy machinery. In fact, drinking alcohol, fornicating, and Sunday mornings are far more enjoyable with atheism. However, there are side effects. Some evangelicals and fundamentalists will think you are possessed by the devil. But you don't have to worry, because you know the devil isn't real. Just like God. Wake up to your life. Believe in yourself. Believe in science. Atheism.
All right. Well, hello, everyone. Thank you for joining me this morning. I hope you're having a great day. Right now, Ryan is under attack. The tech gremlins are all over her. Like ugly on a stick. It's bad. It's bad. But she's about got them whooped. So just if you'll give her a minute, she will get those tech gremlins in check and everything will be okay. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. And Mr. Pop is here. Good morning, Seth. I hope you're having a great day. Right-handed Sith is here. Good morning, right-handed Sith. Left-handed Jedi. There is balance in the Force, finally. Good morning, all you wonderful people. Ah, yes, there's a dingy. I heard the dingy. All right, there she is. There is. Yes. Good morning, Ryan. How are you doing?
I'm okay. I've been saved.
You've been saved.
They were clutching and clawing at me, but I made it.
I know. You made it. Yeah, I know. You got your tech gremlin be good stick.
Somebody must have been praying for me in the audience. Jesus Unfollower. I kind of feel like it might have been him.
Jesus, look, check that. We've got the real Jesus and Jesus Unfollower in the chat at the same time. I think they may need to have a talk, a conversation, a heart to heart.
Oh, that's too funny.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. The real Jesus says, I cast out the tech demons attacking Ryan in the name of
his name.
Yes,
thank you.
Yes, there you go. Thank you. Appreciate it.
I do appreciate you.
And then, of course, Secular Villainous hit us with a wall of Ryans. I don't know if you saw that or not. Actually, I need to get a Father Flanagan emote. People have asked for a Father Flanagan emote.
Yes.
Yeah. And a deathbed Bible for the, one for the deathbed Bible thing. I don't know if you heard because you were off doing stuff. Did you hear we're going to be shutting down early today?
No, I did not.
Yes. I was telling you about I'm having all those hoops to jump through to get the drugs.
Yes, you did. You were telling me. God damn it.
Yes.
And they were here.
I don't know. So today I'm
crazy. Can't you see?
I'm crazy. I know. What were we talking about? No, see, that's the problem.
You got to shut down early so you can leave to go get your head checked.
No, right. Yeah. But that's the whole deal. So I'm going to be going to get my head checked. This will be the fourth individual I've seen. The fifth actual appointment, but the fourth individual I've seen.
And in this country, people don't seem to think that we need help with health care. Like, how is the everyday average person supposed to have that capability to do that? To afford it, number one, to be able to take the time.
True.
A lot of hoops.
True. A lot of hoops. That's true. Good morning, Steve C. Do you bash Islam too, or do you like your head too much? You misspelled your. It's actually your without the apostrophe R. I appreciate you were trying though. We do occasionally talk about Islam. But currently, Christianity is the one that's up in our grill, right? Being imposed upon us, being forced on our women, being forced on our children in school, those kinds of things. So we'll get to Islam when it gets here. But until then, we've got Christianity to fight.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for playing.
And if we do it right,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can like squash it for good and there won't be an issue with worrying about what religion comes next.
Oh, that would be so wonderful. If we could just purge religion from mankind, where would we be?
Well, I don't know about that, Chris. That ain't going to be in our life.
I went a little further than you were going. Okay,
all right. A lot of steps there, Chris. I don't know.
My eagerness for the end game skewed my judgment.
Oh, my gosh.
Said the quiet part out loud. Is that what happened just now?
Oh, goodness.
Let's see. Nancy's here. Good morning, Nancy. Thank you for joining us. Nancy was at by the way, I've got a video up for NanoCon. For those of you who would like to see the interviews I got that morning for NanoCon. It's on the channel. Yeah. And so go check it out. I got some interest. Now, Nancy, I didn't actually poke her head in.
You cut in and out. Was that just me that had you cutting in and out? Is your headphones dying or was it just?
No, my headphones did lose. Let me see if I can get them back on. But yeah, it's all me. It's all me. Just don't worry, it's all me.
My little demons might have hopped on over through the internet to you.
They did.
Mm-hmm.
I think somebody out there's got like a voodoo doll with like tech demon little.
They just got a hard on for you.
I like it. That's that.
You got haters.
There's no time for romance.
Well, friends like that.
Okay. They all heard it. Good. Daily Atheist Morning Show. We would be even better off if we purged all emotions from humanity, just all pure logic. Yeah, no, that's a little further, but I'm with you. Gary Shikuski is here. Good morning, Gary Shikuski. Ambushed apostate, damn tech gremlins. Okay, Steve C says I'm an equal opportunities atheist. I understand. I don't apologize. I understand, Steve. We often get people, Christians generally, coming in here and going, how come you don't talk about Islam? Well, Islam's not in my grill right now. So
I don't want to look in the mirror.
Yeah, we're usually
reflect.
Yeah, it's kind of how we get it from them. So yeah. Pardon my knee-jerk reaction. I can say that. And Nancy is here. Nancy was a fantastic hugger, and I got to play with her.
So jealous, man.
She's
I just want to squeeze. I just want to loop my arm around, just give a little squeeze.
I think she's down. And I would watch.
I'll ask.
I have a video camera, in fact, somewhere. What's that?
Consent is important.
Oh, yeah.
I will always ask permission first. Yes. May I squeeze your ass, Nancy? Can I get that signed?
Yes, get that signed. We got witnesses.
I want that in writing, please.
Nancy says saw our NanoCon interviews a moment ago. That's awesome. That's right. Okay, I dig it. That's awesome.
It's too funny.
You guys are fantastic.
I love Nancy.
That's the best kind of thing. I don't have to do anything. All I get to do is sit there and watch.
Did you watch their recent video, Nancy and Patty's recent video? Oh, shoot. I can't remember the person they interviewed, but very intelligent person. Shoot, I'm trying to remember what she did, but she was educated on religion and politics and the intertwining of it all and sex. And I just thought it was amazing. I haven't finished the show, but I was watching it in the shower because that would be appropriate. Lacey. And it's just fabulous. You have to go watch their latest interview.
Okay. Awesome. I have to check it out. I haven't watched, I don't, you know how it is.
You can't.
But we actually
we have how many friends? We can't watch them all. It's just you can't.
It's funny that I see you in so many live streams, though. Me and you will run into each other in the chats very often in other live streams. I ain't got time to watch your crap, and then I am watching their crap. Half
the time I'm in there, but I'm not chatting because I'll be cleaning or I'm doing other things, but I'm listening.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Okay, so Lacey Bond of Intimacy Lacey.
Yes.
That sounds interesting. They're very interesting. For people who come from oppressive cult-like religions where their sex is very oppressed, I think it's very wonderful. Yeah, restricted. I think it's very wonderful that they have people like Nancy and them who are ready, willing, and know how to help them out.
Absolutely.
Because sometimes it's like a rubber band. You know, you've been wrapped up in there for so long, you're ready to come out to kick this door open.
Well, we're suppressing our natural attraction to people and putting guilt on people for just existing. You know, women like this is not something I would have ever been able to wear to, you know, hang out with people from, not even just like to the Kingdom Hall, but even to hang out with people from the Kingdom Hall. This could be considered like too inappropriate. And as they had said, which I've said, why is it we consistently expect the woman to change her behavior and her appearance to coddle the men? Why don't we just have men take control of their own faculties and control their emotions and their impulses to touch things? Yeah, their urges to whip their dick out instead of blaming it on us and creating that horrible shame that we, you know, purity culture is just freaking, man, it messes you up, disconnects you from your body.
Absolutely. I can only imagine. I can't possibly, you know how you women go through things that we just, I just step carefully away from that because again, I don't know.
Yeah.
I trust. Yeah. Did you notice that John Hudson is here in the chat?
John.
I know. I thought I smelled something. Good morning, John. How are you doing? Brent A is here. Good morning. Steve C, I'm from the UK. They are up in arms. I'm a Muslim. Good morning. I'm a Muslim. On what basis do you consider Islam the worst?
Pardon. Sorry.
Pardon me. Well, that's a long conversation, really, that I'll just be brief. Okay. The Jesus is kind of like his message is a little softer, but Muhammad personally beheaded between 600 and 900 unarmed people, captured prisoners personally in the city of Mecca. Muhammad also married a 6-year-old and then consummated that marriage at 9 years old. Those things alone, just those two things alone, make it worse. And then we're not even counting chapter 9, the Surah 9, the whatever, you know, the blood chapter out of the Quran where they talk about going and taking off the fingers. And so there's a lot more to the Quran than there is. It's just bigger than this. Like I said to Steve C, right now, though, over here in the United States, Christian nationalism is what's being imposed upon us. So that's what we address here. So I hope I answered your question.
Any theocracy in my book is impossible, unattainable, supremacist. Just end of any religion, even Abrahamic and beyond. But as Chris said, Islam is not my concern right now. As long as they stay out of my business, I mean, that's all I care about. Even with Christians, just stay out of my business, and I'm cool with you. Do whatever the F you want. I mean, don't hurt kids. You know, that's like I have that line in the sand where, like, I'll tell you to F right off if you're hurting kids. But other than that, right now, what Christian nationalists are trying to do with overthrowing our government, undermining years. I mean, the years of progress that we've made, and it will only continue to get worse if we allow them to take over.
I'm going to say something that I think is going to blow your mind, and you're going to go, really? I know. It's going to blow your mind.
It's one of those mornings.
I think it was the day before yesterday, one of those days. It was the 80th anniversary of the bombing of Hiroshima and Nagasaki.
Yes, it was. Yeah.
80 years. Remember that cycle we're talking about 80 years? And now here we are at this cycle. Once again, right-wing fascism is raising its ugly head. And about 5 to 7 to 10 years to shut it down and then get back to normal for a while, rebuild everything.
We got to at some point do it right when we rebuild.
Yes.
Somehow make it so it will be more difficult to take 10 steps backwards. Excuse me.
That's right. That's right. Good morning, Dade Murphy. Thank you for joining us. Like I say, I'm only going to be here a little while today. Tomorrow, I haven't said a lot about this. Tomorrow's going to be Friday. I enjoy Friday. I'm gonna have my Dade Murphy coffee cup for Friday because it's a special day. Fridays are always special.
I'll wear my shirt. I gotta find it. It's in my laundry.
Tomorrow is also the 1 year anniversary of me firing up the Daily Atheist Morning Show again. So yeah, we're gonna go yeehaw tomorrow.
Wow.
I know it's fun. We'll see how it goes. I'm excited. But I mean, I'm also, I just want to mention, I ran the Daily Atheist Morning Show for a year last time. And then to be honest, I just burn out. To be honest again, I am burning out. I sit here, I cannot tell you how many times I was here and going, I could just change the name to the Daily Atheist, shut down the morning show, drop long form videos. That has been on my brain because it's just 5 days a week, 2 hours a day.
Or again, like you said, or change some things, create some segments, stick to those segments, and
yeah. Take a break. If I could, part of the deal was, or really, to be honest, when I originally reached out to Durante, was to find somebody who I could let co-host. Not that you couldn't, right? But that's kind of telling. That was, you all of a sudden came along. I was like, wow, we got a whole show now. It wasn't just me and him. But
I know. I like that. I like I like our dynamic, but I enjoyed the throuple. We had a good throuple going.
We did. We were funny.
Durante cheated on us.
He did. He's a stream whore.
With himself. To go jerk himself off the fuck, Durante. Don't.
But at least he has it on video. See, Bernte says, no, I'm not allowed to burn out. A lot of people in the chat are saying, no, I'm not allowed to burn out. That is true. The evil one has even said, I'm not allowed to burn out. So that's kind of the thing I've been thinking about, how to avoid it and do those I thought about taking a break, like a week off and just running old streams for a week or some business.
Well, everybody does that. I mean, look at the freaking Line and other channels. They're always freaking streaming old stuff, and people still sit in the chat room and have conversations. I join them half the time.
I actually did that when I first fired up the Daily Atheist Morning Show. This time I'd run some streams of the old show, 24/7 kind of from here, but we know that that kills your internet. You're an internet ISP's going, you've used way too much data this month.
Yeah.
So I had to quit doing that. But I can see doing it for a week.
For a show, right? For a show segment. I mean, just like, hey, we're taking a vacation tomorrow. I mean, all the radio hosts do the same thing. Half the time, people don't even realize it's a replay.
Well, that's a good point too. One of the things is I would like it though if I could get it to where that we don't miss a show and I just find somebody else to, because it could be run from anywhere. It doesn't have to be.
You have to start doing some interviews.
Yeah. I got a guy I reached out to who's got the right kind of nerdy, I feel. He's just not in the right kind of place yet. So maybe whenever he gets right into the right kind of place, we'll figure out some things. And then really, I'm just I thought that guy was so awesome and I was so impressed with him that I haven't really reached out to anybody else yet. So I just doing it on myself.
Well,
pathetic as that is.
Well, I mean, I'd be happy to help with whatever. I just don't know exactly what you want because it is your show. Girl, so I'm not going to just step on your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You know what? I tell you what, we've actually talked about this and you have volunteered to do something and I'm going to get it. I'm going to work on a script with you and we're going to make this thing happen. You got a green screen and
rip tearing again.
Yeah. So I need to put some mental effort into this because I think what we're talking about, and I'll just talk about because I can't talk about that postpartum postmortem baptismal skit we've been talking about doing. Yeah. I can see the similarities.
Honestly, been there, done that.
Yeah.
Well, not the mortem part.
Right. Yeah. But there's so many things that we got opportunities to do, and I got the green screen, and you got the green screen. I mean, there's a lot of things we can do with AI, and I'm going to be doing things with that too. But that real in-person fun kind of stuff is we got more of that coming. Steve said, get on Chat GPT and ask it about God. Yeah. It's just ChatGPT can actually be convinced either way. Because part of the problem, and I enjoy ChatGPT. I dig it. I use it a lot.
Where you are, who you are.
Yeah.
Like,
And if you'll notice a lot of things, ChatGPT, it really kisses your ass. It really does. You're like, hey, what time of day? You're like, what time of day is it? He's like, that's a fantastic question. Thank you for asking that question. It's very insightful of you to have asked that question. And it really kisses your ass. So you can kind of convince it, work it around to, well, there's got it. Like I even saw an atheist. Was it, don't tell me. Oh, I can't think. Drew. I'm pretty sure it was Drew. No, it wasn't Drew. It was the other guy. Anyway, it was one of those big atheist guys on the internet. He actually talked to ChatGPT and was able to use circular precept logic to convince ChatGPT to at least admit that there must be a God.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. I mean,
yeah, you have to, as Nero Geezer said, you have to tell it not to flatter you. But the problem with ChatGPT is you'd have to like remind it all the time. Like you have to consistently tell it like what you prefer, what you don't prefer. Like it just even though it does know things, it just seems to not keep the rules that you've asked it to abide by. At least that's what I found.
Yeah. That's true. One of those things, how you can tell instantly whether somebody wrote something using ChatGPT is because it uses those damn M dashes. Nobody in the real world, those M dashes.
I do use dashes, but not to the extent that they do.
Well, here's the deal. Those are probably not. I could be misspeaking, but
I might be misunderstanding what a dash is.
Yeah, the dash you're putting on the screen is the same dash I put on the screen. One up there between the 0 and the equal sign, or the one just above that. That's a normal dash, right?
Yes.
What I'm talking about is the M dash, and it's about twice as long as a dash. And nobody ever I don't even know where it is on the keyboard, how to find it on the keyboard. I would have to ask ChatGPT
is that
how to do it. But you'll see it all the time in chat.
Well,
it's just like two dashes stuck together. It's like an extra long dash. So I was like reading a news article the other day and I noticed, oh, hey, look, whoever that guy is wrote that with chat.
I read an article the other day and I can't remember what it was. And I knew it was ChatGPT. I mean, I found it still informative.
Right.
But I kind of wondered like how much effort was put into it. Could have been all the information was given by the person and they just said, hey, can you take everything that I've given you and then write it up?
Yeah.
Could have been that. But I still just kind of was like, a little disappointed.
Well, there are a couple of things that ChatGPT, besides the M dashes, really likes to do. So if you're watching a video and somebody goes, this isn't about this, this is about this. It loves to do that. Like, this isn't about picking on Christians. This is about pointing out the truth about what's going on in their religion. And I'm like, wait a second. And then down at the bottom, I'm like looking at it again. It's like, this isn't about doing this. And I'm like, why are you apologizing for me? That's how it feels. It feels like it's apologizing to me. I started out very happily using ChatGPT to help me write scripts. And now, I mean, it's an outline. It offends me and like you say, every time. There you go, Neuro Geezer. Yes, you had to go find it, right? You have to go press a whole bunch of buttons to get that damn M dash. So if you see somebody using that in anything, that's just copy paste ChatGPT. I have to say that at least I have the sense to go through and remove all that shit from my posts.
Yeah, like when I hear people given like hi, when I watch videos and I hear people say, it's not this, it's this, and it's not this, it's that. It isn't they're doing this, it's they're doing that. And I hear it consistent, like every once in a while, like I do. It's not this, it's about that. Like everybody does that. But when you have every other paragraph saying it's not this, it's that, I get fucking annoyed because I can tell
and
that's
the threes.
Yeah, oh, do they do something in threes?
Lots of threes. It's going to be, walk this way, and then Bob and Cindy and Tom. It's it's like a normal thing we do. We do it all the time.
Right.
It's just kind of
like patterns.
You'll see it. It's one of those real bad. It's not just about talking against Christians. It's about preventing them from hurting us, keeping them from teaching our children, and boom, the third one. It's every time you're like, oh, ChatGPT wrote this.
Yeah.
love you, you know?
Yeah, that's how I feel every time I watch a video like that.
Yeah.
It's not saying it's not informative or didn't have good information. I would just like some inconsistency, quite frankly.
Right.
Change it up for me, please.
Part of that is like when you see that, you're like, I don't know. Do I trust what you're saying? It just makes me keen to know, okay, this person relied on ChatGPT. Did they read it and confirm it? I've actually gone, hey, ChatGPT, and I'll take something from Gemini and post it in ChatGPT or vice versa and go, is this legit? And let them look up each other. You know? Yeah, I've done that.
Yeah, and I always ask for sources. Like I always ask for sources because it'll straight up tell you something, and then be like, "Oops, you're right. I'm sorry. I can't find anything to confirm that."
That's right. That's
like,
right.
You can't do that.
There was something.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought what you were saying is that when you wanted me to look for this, you were asking me to make something up. What does research have anything to do with make something up to fit my narrative?
And have you ever had them answer your question with somebody else's answer?
Oh yeah. Like don't do that.
I've seen that before. Now, the other day I asked it a question and it returned an image and a chart and it explained all this stuff that had nothing to do with me. And I'm like, oh, hey, wait. I'm looking for it now to see if I can find it. I'm like, that doesn't have anything to do with the question. Like, oh, I'm sorry. You're right. It doesn't have anything to do with it. Yeah. Where did that come from? That's right.
Like it'll just randomly sometimes as I'm like asking or whatever, it'll bring something up from another discussion that we've had, like whatever, and try to incorporate it and marry it together. I'm like, whoa, these are two completely different subjects. Why did you just tell me that? Oh, you're right. I'm sorry.
Right. I asked it one time it says, all right. And I said, lay out this thing for me. Give me a layout. And it gave me a layout. I want to show you this layout. Now, this wasn't one where it gave me somebody else's layout, but this is what it gave me, the advice it gave me to do. I'm going to share it with you and see if you can see it here. Is it Gemini? Yeah, there it is. Share. And I'm going to highlight it on the screen.
Is that English?
It's very much not. I mean, I'm going to zoom in on it here and let's see.
Thank you for that, ChatGPT. Thanks so much.
This is actually Gemini. Gemini is.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gemini.
Yeah. Apparently, that's as big as it's going to let me get.
I mean,
but I was like, okay, what language are we talking here? Do I have to decipher this somehow?
This is Ryan's brain. Every time Ryan goes, that's what my brain's thinking.
This is why we don't let our AI to use drugs. I'm just saying, no drugs for the AI.
This is AI on drugs. It's on ketamine.
It is. I'm going to, now, as mentioned, pardon me, guys, I'm going to have to leave early today. So I'm going to shut the show down around 8:45 or 7:45, around about 15 minutes from now. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to run a quick commercial. For those of you who haven't seen one of our, I'll do maybe the Conversion Bible. When we come back, we'll do Theocracy Watch. If you're ready, you have a Theocracy Watch. Miss Ryan, are you prepared?
Yes, I do. I have one this morning.
Okay. Awesome. No, that's wonderful. Like I was, as long as it's fun. And once it becomes tedious too much, then like the show, don't burn out.
I'm
burning. All right, so I'm going to hit this button here. We're going to do the Deathbed Conversion Bible parody commercial. When we come back, we're going to do Theocracy Watch with our Sleeping Beauty. Do you have an atheist friend or family member who's a good person and you don't want to see them end up in hell? But now they're on their deathbed. Time is running out. They've been there for you and now you want to be there for them. But how can you save them from your all-loving, forgiving God and its eternal lake of fire? Well, fear not, my wayward child. Introducing Father Flanagan's line of atheist deathbed conversion Bibles. No more worries of loved ones meeting their resolution without absolution. Now you too can flourish your faith on the weak and helpless in their final moments. Father Flanagan's line of atheist deathbed conversion Bibles are designed specifically for the weak and infirmed. Extra large type for failing eyes, seeing their last. Deluxe editions come complete with a post-mortem Mother Teresa would have approved baptismal kit. Also available in heathen and heretic versions. Father Flanagan's line of atheist deathbed conversion Bibles. Coming to a Walmart near you. You'll be kind of looking at the camera. Oh. Commercial's over. I was telling people.
Hi.
Yes, we were plotting and planning and scheming on you people. The real Jesus, I'm a Muslim, has blocked you. That's how you know you're getting things done. Nub Stacks, good morning. Rainbow, how do you know it was good or bad? That's what some people like, good morning. I'm like, well, what makes you the judge of that?
How dare you?
All right. Good morning, everyone. Thank you all for joining us. I'm going to hit this button right here, and we're going to check out our Theocracy Watch for the day.
You're tuned into the Atheist Morning Show on the DAN Network. And this is Theocracy Watch. The Fox News to Federal Authority pipeline is pumping at full speed. Last week, the Senate confirmed Fox News host and Trump loyalist Jeanine Pirro as U.S. Attorney for Washington, D.C., one of the most powerful prosecutorial positions in the country at a pivotal moment in U.S. history. Pirro got her rise to fame on Fox as a political commentator, and her primetime rants led to overseeing politically sensitive prosecutions in the nation's capital. Pirro's appointment as a well-known yes woman puts biased media personality at the helm of a position that can shape federal cases, target political opponents in a city where national power lives. She's one of many who have slithered from Fox News host to White House slackee, embedding conservative media figures into pro-Trump echo chambers. Pirro is precisely the kind of loyalist Trump prizes, but not for her legal insight, but for her unwavering fealty. She once called the January 6th rioters a bunch of freaks who acted of their own will and should be held accountable. Now, in the shadow of Trump's good graces, she parrots the MAGA propaganda, referring to those same defendants as hostages and accusing the DOJ of political persecution. She built her brand standing in the shadow of men like Donald Trump and Al Pirro, her ex-husband, and a convicted tax cheat pardoned by Trump himself. Her career has been peppered with whispers of mob ties and political opportunism, Islamophobia, and cashing checks from figures linked to organized crime syndicates. Regarding the 2020 presidential election, she said on Fox, the election was stolen and America was cheated. This is happening alongside his other moves to further centralize authority, including invoking the National Guard in D.C., expanding ISIS reach, and even musing about cleaning out the unhoused with no apparent solution to the crisis. All framed as law and order, but aimed at consolidating control in the Capitol. Trump's inflammatory rhetoric and the political gangsters who echo it thrive on a strategy of provocation and stoking outrage until the backlash becomes the excuse for more control. It's political Darvo on steroids, a playbook shared by authoritarians throughout history. Provoke responses, stoke outrage, then claim victimhood when people push back, using that reaction as the excuse to tighten the regime. In the end, Trump's protection of Washington is just a facade, powered by a pipeline that runs straight from Fox News green rooms to the highest seats of federal power. Loyalists like Pirro, Hegseth, and Homan aren't just familiar faces to his base. They're political operatives in pundit clothing, handpicked to echo his narrative from the positions of real authority. The militarization of D.C. and the expanded reach of ICE and the choreographed law and order spectacles come at a cost greater than money. It's costing our freedom with democracy footing the tab. So please continue to call your legislators, get on those streets and make noise and stay curious. Boom. Uh-oh, mooted. He's mooted. No.
Boop.
Is it me?
Boop, boop, boop.
There you go. Now I hear you.
Yeah, my little indicator wasn't working. When I tried to mute myself, I was like, is it muted? It didn't say. So,
well, every once in a while, my on-air indicator won't indicate me. So I just have to time it and like look at the YouTube, like while it's playing, like, oh, okay, there I am.
Frozen, waiting. Let's see. It's all about Epstein, Maxwell. Yeah, that's one of the things. We can't let that go. Can't forget about that. the Epstein thing. But I also want to mention, of course, we all know she's been moved to a minimum security prison, the same prison that Elizabeth Holmes is at, to where, you know, I mean, it's just you can go there and volunteer to train puppies. That's the kind of prison this is. Inmates there are allowed to train puppies. That's
you know, I mean, I actually think that if more prisons did that, they'd probably be rehabilitated easier, because I think dolls can really change people's hearts.
That's not a bad idea. I don't think that's the motivation behind it, but I couldn't agree more, really. I love dogs.
But I get what you're saying. As the system stands, her getting these beautiful opportunities to live out her life when she, as said by many of the victims, was even worse than Epstein.
Yeah.
You know, I'm sure they're, you know, both just as worse. But because their interactions were more often with her and she was the ringleader, that she was a terrible person.
She was like, I would just call her like the honey trap, right? She was, I'll go with these people because I trust this other woman. And then they went with this woman because they went with them because they trusted the woman. And
the madame, what is she called? Not the mistress.
I don't know.
There's a word. I feel it's the M word.
Anyway,
exactly.
And she should not get, that's right. She should be back in that federal hard prison. But Trump is in those files. He's now, so that's, some people are saying that's distraction. I agree. That's part of the distraction. But this has been coming. That not the Epstein files. I'm glad that's coming out too. But I mean, him taking care of Washington, because things are gonna devolve, like I've been saying, pretty quickly, and he's trying to militarize Washington to protect him.
Exactly.
Whenever that January, right? Yeah, because whenever January 6th happened, it was like 25% of the population was represented in that group. You know, the MAGAs. But now he's going to piss off so many more people that they're going to need more, and he's getting ready for that, I feel.
And I have seen so many. I haven't watched the interviews, but I've watched clips of interviews of media hosts, politicians from different states saying how dangerous Washington is, and they don't go to Washington because they're afraid, and people don't walk the streets because of all the crime, and they don't want to get carjacked. And but the stats tell a different story.
Yeah.
And what's his name? Patel yesterday.
Kash Patel.
Kash Patel said something that illuminated the fact that the stats are being manipulated, because he said the city is the safest it's ever been, or whatever, when Trump hasn't been there. So if the city is safe because the people, the mayor, those are the people that make the city safe. Has nothing to do with the fact that Trump just got there and started militarizing.
Right. And like you said, one of the key factors is that it's been really going down. The violence in the city has been going down for quite a while. This was just an excuse. This is just an excuse to put military. Why is he doing that? And why are people letting them? Why is anyone letting him militarize the National Guard? He's done so much that it's just ridiculous. There's no way they would ever have let Joe Biden or any Democratic president do what these guys do.
They would have pissed a bitch. They would have raised the fit. They'd be spitting mad.
And I have to agree that Donald Trump is deflecting. He's enjoying the attention not being so much on the Epstein files. But those haven't gone away. People are still going, oh, yeah, it's bad that you've militarized the DC and the Epstein files. And we got to keep doing that.
Yeah. I mean, he's in freaking, where's he at right now? Alaska? Meeting up
Russia, I think. Isn't that what he said? He was going to Russia to meet.
I thought they were in Alaska meeting with
they are in Alaska. He said he was going to Russia to meet. Because he's an idiot.
Help me.
I'm sorry. It comes out.
I get what you said, because I remember he said that because he don't know where he is half the time. He's so delulu. Bro, you're on your way out. Your cankles are swollen. Your veins are popping out. The orange is starting to decay your face. I really don't know. You probably got some kind of chemical burn. Maybe that's why you got to keep it orange like that. But something's not right with that guy's health.
It is not right. He's got, where are those people who were calling out Joe Biden for forgetting things or for misspeaking? Where are those people? They're the ones who think Donald Trump is like doing 4D chess.
Taco.
Those are the same people who like, Janine Pirro, that woman is batshit. I mean, that's just personal opinion. Crazy.
Oh, she is.
She is. She is. Yeah.
Her platform before, like back in the day, because I was reading up on her, obviously, like back in the day when she first started running and then kind of got screwed because of her husband's salacious activity with like crime syndicates and shit like that. She was kind of running her campaigns on, like, she felt like LGBTQ, like we shouldn't get involved. But now she don't really talk much about that. She doesn't come out and take a stand. Like all her stances have changed because whatever will get her fame or get her positioned to where she has some kind of authority, she'll do whatever. I mean, to go from saying the January 6th rioters are treasoners or whatever, and then now like, we were cheated.
They're patriots.
They're patriots. Yeah. You're a lawyer.
Yeah.
And this is your opinion as a lawyer, and now you're entrusted as an attorney in DC? No way.
I actually had a person in a friend of mine from my actor's Facebook page. He made a post about Trump, and one of his friends, which is presumably another actor, I don't know the guy, he got on there and he defended Trump. And then, so I was like, what? And I got on there and I went after this guy with the whole, so you're going to defend this guy, you're just for this pedo and, all this other stuff. And I'm like, what about Ghislaine Maxwell? And he said, well, and this is the first time I've heard this defense. Let me know if you guys hear it. The reason why they moved her is because she's a non-threat and it's cheaper to keep her at a minimum security prison than it is to keep her at a maximum security prison, since she's not a physical viable threat to people. The victims of her and Epstein would disagree. You don't have to be physically like that in order to be a physical, But anyways, yeah. So that was this guy. I'm like, wait a second. That's going to be your argument. You're going to defend Donald Trump and Ghislaine Maxwell using that argument that it's cheaper. This guy's got billions of dollars. The country they're giving you, that's just ridiculous. I'm like, what will these people will swallow anything.
You care about cheaper? I swear all you have to do is wrap it up in language of saving money, and the Republicans would jump on it.
They don't give a damn. You're right.
They would be happy if you just wrote language in like, oh, this is going to save money. Yeah. It's actually going to save money for us if we give LGBTQIA their rights. So they'd probably go for it. Jump at it.
You'd trick them, huh? That'd be a trick. Yeah. All right, guys. I hate to do it, but I gotta wrap it up today. Good morning, everybody. I'm sorry I'm wrapping it up. I gotta go see a brain doctor to see if my brain is okay.
Check that brain out, bro.
I know. Got to check that brain out. I appreciate all of you. Thank you, Ryan. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Friday. Tomorrow is my 1-year anniversary of firing up the Daily Atheist Morning Show. I want to, we're going to celebrate somehow, probably with coffee and weed, just like every other day. Thank you, Ryan. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Send safely, my friends. Take care.
Bye.
Got a house that smells like old cheese and shame. Father Flanagan's flesh candles change the game. Goat-scented thrills for your soul's delight. Light it up, baby, make your room right. When you've sinned and need to atone, light a candle and avoid the stone. Smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan, here to set the tone. Confession booths, busy, no need to stress. Light a candle and forget your mess. Gross odors vanish like sins in the wind. With each wick, guess who's your new best friend? When you've sinned smell the goat in a holy zone. Father Flanagan here to set the tone. Lambs and calves may have their day, but goats the scent that leads the way. Clean your slate with a sniff so pure. Father Flanagan's got the cure. Turn your home into a saintly space. With every whiff, find redeeming grace. From your living room to the kitchen sink, light the gold candle, don't even think.